We're going up and down, over and over. It's the same old thing. Up and down, over and under.
All right, let's just get rolling on this thing.
Let's do it.
It's always weird starting it with you because like we live together all day.
Mm-hmm.
We talk all the time.
You're not excited to see me right now.
That's not true. I'm actually very excited to see you because that means the kids are asleep. It's funny because they're literally the best part of your day, but I am watching that clock like a hawk.
Man, they are draining.
God, they're so cute.
I know. Especially, I feel like the last week we've been like, oh my God, what time is it?
Yeah.
But also, I think it's because we're watching a new show and we're really excited to see it.
Yeah. We or you?
Us.
Yeah,
Collective
I'm
us.
actually very excited. But no, go ahead and talk a little bit about it. Tell the people.
Yeah, Black Sails and Stars.
Mm-hmm.
We're very into it. It's very exciting.
I think they can hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
How into it you are.
I love so
it's really good.
I always find a character on every show that I just love. Mm-hmm. And in this show it's Captain Vane and I just love him. But he kind of looks like Kenny like in the face a little bit.
I appreciate that at least.
And he's like Kenny's pirate alter ego.
I appreciate that you at least like try to build me into your fantasies.
Oh yeah, always. Like when I loved Drogo from Game of Thrones, he had the same build as you. I mean, you look nothing like him, but
okay,
but you have
wow. I really
all
appreciate
all the
the
men
thought.
that I really love in all like these fantasy shows have like very long hair.
That is true.
And you have a shaved head.
And my hair, unfortunately, is going the other direction. Although we did just watch Reign of Fire, perhaps the most underrated Matthew McConaughey movie.
Yeah. And he looked great with the shaved head.
Fantastic.
As do you.
Thank you.
I prefer you with the shave. I never want you to grow hair again.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I saw some photos of me with hair, and I was like, you know what? People like that guy.
Oh my God.
And with this, I don't know. I feel like sometimes if I'm in a bad mood and I have a shaved head, it scares people.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about it. That's why I love Captain Vane so much. That's why I love Drogo so much.
Oh.
Yeah, duh. How are you not getting this?
I just thought you liked the sleek, aerodynamic
No.
shape of my
No,
dome.
I'm like, wow, he looks like he could beat somebody up.
Yeah, you got some issues. And I also I think of myself as like a pretty nice person, easy to get along with, amenable.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yet I tend
But if you needed to, you could protect me.
Yeah, I could throw down. I don't know. Who do you think would win in a fight, me or Floyd Mayweather?
You.
See, and that's
You're
why
much bigger.
And that's why I love you. I appreciate that.
Isn't he very small? He's very small.
Yeah, he is small.
Like he's like 5'8" small.
He might be I think he's 5'9". Ah, damn, how tall is he?
We need someone in the room that can just Google it.
Yeah,
we go like Joe Rogan has.
I know. No good help around here. But no, he's small, but yeah, he's also arguably the greatest pound for pound fighter of all time. But I appreciate the fact.
He's 5'8". He's
5'8". Oh wow, you nailed that.
Yeah, he's my height.
Whoa.
So who would win in a fight, me or Floyd Mayweather?
Boy, how mad are you? Who's insulted you? Or your children? Okay, so Black Sails, folks, check it out on Stars. How that show ever got canceled, unless like season 4 just tanks. Mm-hmm. This is one of the biggest crimes against humanity.
I know.
It's
so
really good.
We love it.
Who doesn't love a good pirate flick? Okay, so this show, look, 2020 is coming to an end. Mm-hmm. And, I'm not one to curse, but this year has been a shit show. Mm-hmm. And so thank goodness it's coming to an end. However, there was a lot of good that came out of it as well. So I want to reflect on it a little bit, but I want to reflect on it from the perspective of goal setting for next year.
Okay.
Okay. People are going to start thinking about their goals. What's the other word for goals?
Dreams.
Shit, dreams. Hopes. No, come on. Oh boy. For someone who's going to do an episode about this, I should probably know the vocabulary. You do it at the beginning of every year. Oh man, this is bad.
Oh my God. Like,
podcast
New
radio.
Year's resolutions. Yeah.
We really need to hire that third person who just sits here and just feeds us answers.
I know.
Because between the two of us. So New Year's resolutions are coming down the pike. I thought we would talk about goal setting.
Like it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So I did a little research because I imagine you did not.
Oh my God, what?
And have you ever looked into what it takes to set a good goal? The proper way to set a good goal? Are you familiar with...
Find a problem and then try to fix it?
Yeah, you can do that. Or you could use what's known as the SMART goal setting system.
Is this an ad?
No, but it could be, I suppose, if you're someone who's in that line of business, helping people set SMART goals. So the first key is for the goal to be specific, right? No vague goals here, folks. The second is for it to be measurable. You set some goals, right? We're going to talk about your goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
You set some goals for me too, right?
Yeah, I set some goals for you as well. I was actually going to ask you that. The next goal is it actually needs to be attainable.
Uh-huh.
So if your goals are related to how long my hair can get by the end of 2021, there's some limits.
No, we already tried that and it was not good.
Yeah, it was like thin, wispy wasps of hair. You could like...
Looking back at pictures,
like look through
I was
it.
like, and I knew at the time that you should cut your hair, but I didn't have the heart to tell you.
Why would you not tell me?
I don't know.
If I couldn't trust you...
Maybe because we were newly dating and I was like, oh man, he better keep his hair long so no one else tries to take them from me.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding.
That's like
that was not my thinking.
Deep
But I felt
state subterfuge. Wow. Okay, moving on and feeling a little hurt. So it needs to be attainable, okay?
okay.
It should be relevant and it should be time bound.
All right, I should cross out a few on my list.
You know what? Let's start with those.
No, I'm kidding.
So let's start.
Oh yeah, actually one that's probably not very obtainable for me.
All right, I like it.
It's one that I actually really do want to try though. It's cutting out dairy for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Wait. Why is that not attainable?
I love dairy. But I was going to say a month, but then I talked myself out of it and said 2 weeks.
Wow. But that's why I'm here, to
Yeah.
tell you that you can do a month, and I will be here to support you all along the way.
To watch me to make sure I'm not cheating.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do all day, every day.
Yeah.
It's just make sure you're up to nothing nefarious. So talk to me. Why dairy?
Because everybody says that everybody who cuts it out says they feel so much better. They their skin is better and they just feel better overall. So I would like to see if I see any differences.
Dairy's a big culprit. And I think, I'm sure if there's not a stat out there, and if no one looks it up, they'll believe me, it's something like over 50% of all people are actually intolerant.
Allergic, yeah.
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 I think I'm one of them.
You probably are. I don't think I am.
Because I'm feeling a little irritable right now. And now that you say it, I'm thinking about that baby Bella I had around 4 p.m.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have any intolerances.
This might be a short podcast.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Sorry. Okay, no dairy. Great. Let's do it. When do you want to start?
January.
January 1st?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you a fan of, what's the month everyone's doing sober? I mean, I like Joe Rogan. Those guys are Sober October.
Dry January.
Dry January?
Yeah.
Is that the one that all the our parent friends do?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
What the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
Get your
what
feet
else
off
are we
me.
doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
That is one of your goals.
That's one of your goals. That's not my goal.
Keep your feet off me.
Don't put that on me.
Okay. I'm going to have to separate these mics. Too close. I'm within your crazy long leg span. Okay, dairy. Let's do it. What else you got?
Drink more water. I want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't drink enough water.
Sometimes I drink so much water, and other days I go without water the entire day, and then I just chug 2 whole Yetis before bed.
Okay. Now listen. I'm going to point you back to the SMART goal setting system. Okay. Specific.
I feel like so far these goals are pretty obtainable.
Dairy, absolutely.
Dairy's really
I think
hard,
you can
though.
do that. But that's very specific.
Dairy's
Look,
hard.
Actually, let's go. Specific, measurable. We need to make sure the answer is none. Attainable for you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Relevant, yeah. Do you feel flatulent? I believe that's what you said.
No,
So you're
not
trying
what
to
I
cut
said.
dairy out. And time bound. 1 month. Okay.
No.
Done. Goal number
Okay.
1. Goal number 2.
Wait, 2 weeks. Okay, 1 month. I meant to research
I'll
this.
meet you in the middle in 3 weeks.
Okay, I meant to look up
let's do 2.
how long you have to do to see a difference. So maybe it is a month. Maybe let's try for a month. Let's do dry January, but instead of liquor, dairy.
Okay.
And also maybe liquor too. Should we do liquor too?
I don't know. I do enjoy a drink from time to time.
Yeah. It's not like
I could easily cut that out.
we
I
never
don't
really
think we're going anywhere.
overindulge. Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore. That was one of the best New Year's resolutions I ever made. I think I talked about this on the Hangover episode, was don't get hungover for the entire year. It didn't mean I couldn't drink, but I had to either like hydrate while I was doing it, cut myself back, not mix. I made it pretty damn far.
Yeah, you did.
Except for that one bachelor party.
Yeah. I feel like your hangovers always fall on days where I really want to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're really hungover on those days.
No, that's not true. Okay, moving on. Okay, next one. Water.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, people are like, what am I listening to? People are driving in traffic. They're like, what is this? Like,
Are they okay?
They're like, how did I get sucked into this conversation? Like they just started listening and then kind of zoned out. And they're like, wait a minute, why am I listening to this? This doesn't help me at all. All right. No, this is what we're doing, folks. You have goals, and I, as your loving, doting husband, am going to try and help you apply the SMART system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Water. Fine. Specific, measurable. You need to decide how much more water you're going to drink, I think, each day.
Yeah. What are you supposed to drink? 32 ounces?
I don't know. So that's the thing about water is it's actually
It's tricky.
the thing about that water is you're not just supposed to like chug like, whatever it is, like 32 ounces of water. Because you get water in a lot of other places too. Water's in food and water. So yes, we will do some research. We're going to find out what an appropriate amount of water is for you every day. Now, why more water for you? Let's get to the why here.
Because I'm very sporadic with how I drink water. Sometimes I'm very good and sometimes I'm very, very bad.
But how is it affecting you? Why do you feel the need to drink more water?
Because sometimes I'll just completely forget and then I'll get the worst headache. And it's a very specific headache that it's like a dehydrated headache.
For sure. I agree.
And I just need to make that never happen again because it's the worst.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And I do a pretty good job of reminding you to drink water.
Yeah, you do.
Which
your doting husband.
Which, if I'm being honest, that really should fall under my realm of responsibility.
Yeah, well, you're sweet.
Yep, I'm sweet. Okay,
I'm a
measurable.
lady, what can
Perfect.
I say?
Attainable. I think you can do it. Is it relevant? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because you get headaches and, quite frankly, a little crabby.
Yep.
When you're not hydrated.
Yep.
Okay, time bound. Are we gonna do a month?
No, forever. My whole life.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay. How about we shoot for 2 months?
And then I can stop drinking water.
Yeah, then you can just stop.
I'll quit altogether.
Here's the thing. I think if you set it that big, or just like I'm gonna drink more water.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're just gonna
you're right.
you're just
using
gonna forget about
honor
it.
system thing you found.
Smart system.
Yeah.
It was on the internet. Okay. And if this year has proven us anything, if it's on the internet, it has to be true. Okay. Perfect. Water. Now, I know you have some more goals, but let me just to keep the people interested, right? Because they're trying to figure out, hey, what's in this for me? There's more than just the SMART goal setting system. I have some additional tips.
Okay.
Okay. You got to set your goals in writing.
Yeah.
So we're going to write these down.
Like pen to paper? Because I wrote them down in my notes on my phone.
That might technically count.
Okay.
But I think there's something to be said for actually writing it down.
Yeah.
Pen to paper. Mind body connection with the paper.
Okay.
The other thing that you need to do.
You're going to have to find some paper.
Yeah, we don't have any paper in this house. The other thing that you have to do is you need to revisit them. Now, I didn't have this. It's not part of the SMART system. At least I don't think it is. At least not in the one article that I read 5 minutes before doing this podcast. You should be revisiting these goals every day.
Every day.
I would recommend doing that right when you wake up.
How?
Looking at the piece of paper, reading the goals.
Like keeping the paper next to my bed?
I mean, yeah, if that's what it takes.
Our bed, I should say.
Our bed. I'll try and find any way to make it creepy.
I feel like my side of the bed is that's my bed.
Yeah.
Your side is has one of those breathe right nose strips and empty water glasses, and I want no part of that bed.
Yeah, no, that's why we have sides.
Yeah, your side's gross.
Do you think there's couples out there? This is a weird question, and I would think if they do, then this is a sign that there might be serial killers. Are there couples out there that you think sleep on the opposite side of the bed? They just randomly pick one side of the bed.
Oh, gross. Maybe.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be so weird.
Ugh.
Even when I
There's
didn't
some
have
freaks
anyone
out
else in
there,
my
though.
bed, I had a side of the bed that I like had my phone charger on and my water glass.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I think I did too.
Yeah. You slept on a mattress on the floor.
Behind fake bookshelves.
Yeah. So.
In a living room that was infested with rodents.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those were good days. Okay. So set the goals in writing. We're going to make an action plan as well. We're
That was so mean of me
to
to say. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you just?
You slept on the floor.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I'm just so defeated. I didn't even pick up on it.
I'm sorry.
It is factually true, though.
Yeah.
So you would have been lying if you said otherwise.
But you know.
But there were a lot of beds that I slept on that were not directly on the floor behind fake bookshelves, but you picked that one. That's okay. All right. Let's move on to your goals because now I'm starting to feel a little sad about my life.
Oh my God. Okay. My next one?
Yeah. How many do you have?
I can have as many as you need.
Wow,
But
good for you. No, keep it going. Keep 'em coming. I have some goals too that we can work through.
okay,
but
I'll
I
do
feel
one.
like-
I'll do one more then, and then we can move on to your goals. Unless you want to do yours, like sprinkle in a couple of yours, and then I'll do my last one.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, so you know, a lot of this show is fitness related, and I did set some pretty ambitious goals for myself in 2020. Some of them I couldn't complete because of COVID, right? Things like the decathlon. I did meet my bench press goal, right? Pretty stoked about that. Also completely useless in day-to-day life, especially at my job, but fun nonetheless. And then there's the pull-up world record that I don't officially have, but I hope to have soon.
You did break it, but it's not official yet.
Yes, correct. Well, we shall see, but I'm going to redo it. I'm going to leave no questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, over the course of this year, there's been a couple things I've stopped doing. I've stopped doing cardio to the same extent. I am not as strict with my diet. And as a result, I got a little bit of pudge.
Oh my God, no, you don't. But okay.
Okay, look, I get it. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people who are probably listening who are saying, "Fuck you!" However, okay, for each person, it's very individualized. So for me, knowing where I was just even last year, I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement. So I started looking into it. I want to get my body fat down.
Okay.
Okay.
Your
So
BMI?
So I got to figure out exactly how to take my body fat because there's a bunch of ways to do it. I could like cram myself into like a little sardine can pod. And I think they fill it with air and then they take the air pressure and somehow they figure out what my body fat is.
Don't you just take your BMI?
What is a BMI?
Body mass index?
Yeah. How does that work?
Isn't it like you can do it at any gym?
Right. It's like where they pinch.
And there's also, they like pinch, and then there's like a thing that you can calculate it too.
Yeah, I might do that.
I did that in biology and
I know we used to do that in college. Yeah. So I might do that.
yeah.
So I did a little research.
Okay.
I don't remember what my body fat was in college. I'm sad to say. I'm going to tell you, and no one will be able to prove this, that it was 6%. So we're just going to go with that.
Is that a normal number for a man?
No, that is like,
Really, really low?
That's like covering men's health, baby.
Oh, duh.
No, I have no idea what it was, but I did do some research. I don't know what I'm at right now. I'll find out, folks. I bet I'm like 12 to 15%.
No.
Yeah, because I'm looking at pictures of guys who look like me, like I do every Tuesday.
What?
No, but I'm serious. I don't know. I'm going to find out where I'm at. I'm looking at it. So apparently if you get down below 5%, that is like an unsafe level.
Yeah.
So like people that are at 5% are like sickly. If you're down at like 10%, you're probably pretty ripped up. If you're getting to like elite athlete or like someone who's gotten super cut, you're talking like maybe 8 or 7%. Now, I'm not saying I want to live down there, but basically I think my goal is to get below 10% at 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel but I don't want to get too low where I'm not healthy because I
want one of those goals too.
I don't want my
wonder
energy to
what I'm
suffer.
at.
Well, no, your goals are done. They're
No,
set in
I
stone.
want one of those. I'm going to do that goal too.
I don't want it to stay.
That's my goal too.
It's different for women though.
It's
body
our
fat
goal.
percentage.
No,
It's-
I know. I think
it's our goal. Can I have nothing?
it's ours.
It's our bank account.
I think
It's our credit card. It's our body fat,
our
body
chil-
mass
it's our
index
children.
goal. Yeah, it's our children.
I think women's is like 12 to 15. I'm always
Yeah,
like
it's
12-ish.
it's definitely higher. Oh, nice. Nice. Good for you.
Thanks.
Wow. So mine's going to be a body percentage goal because I don't really care about how much I weigh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over
neither do
that.
I.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'd like to tighten it up.
Wait, women is
It also gets more difficult the older you get. So I want to, I'm on loose footing here. Potential of slipping downhill. Don't want
BMI
that
for
to happen.
women anything below 18.5 is underweight, but I know I'm always below that.
You know you're always below what?
18.5. I know
18.5.
I'm
Yeah, you
always
did it
below
recently.
what people say is underweight, but I'm not underweight.
Yeah, you're kind of one of those people that doesn't fit. Like, you know how some people might be like short and super stocky? Like a lot of guys like are technically obese.
Yeah.
Technically, but like they're in like fantastic shape.
Yeah.
You kind of have one of those body types that doesn't really fit. Well, don't you think?
An amoeba.
Maybe. Is that an enigma?
Enigma. What's an amoeba?
Isn't an amoeba like a microorganism? You are an amoeba. Someone's listening and like, it's actually neither of those things. You idiots.
They know what we mean though.
So that was me, body fat percentage. I'm going to try and get below 10%.
That's a good
So what
goal.
that means, okay.
I'm jealous of that.
Look
goal.
at this. Going back to the SMART system. Specific, under 10%? Yes, it's specific. So I'm shooting for 9, okay? Measurable, yes. Attainable, maybe.
Yeah, I think. Well, we don't know what you're at now. You might be a 9 now. You're probably a 9 now.
No. I know I'm not, again, because
I'm going to
this
go
is
on
coming
Amazon
out. This
after
is coming
this.
out wrong, but looking at all the pictures of people who have that body fat percentage, I'm not there right now.
Okay.
Men's Health has a lot of infographics.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
not in, like,
gonna order one of those
private
pinchy
browsing.
things on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe that's the way we do it.
Yeah.
Done. Pinchy thing. Check. Relevant. Yeah. Time bound. Ooh. You know what? A year's too long.
That's way too long. Yeah.
How long do you think? In your
2
professional
months.
opinion?
2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
2 months it is.
It took me 5 days to lose like every inch of fat on my body.
That's true, but you did it fast.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna do fast too at some point?
It's maybe. I really want to get these pull-up world records.
Yeah. After that. We're
After that.
fasting
But that's the
together.
thing. So that's the thing. This body fat percentage will help. Less weight, tighter, easier to pull over a bar.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, check. Okay. That was goal number 1. Let's go back to you.
Okay.
What else you got?
Watching less TV with the kids.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's not really fitness related though.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
You'll probably do something else that's more active when you're not filling it with TV.
We'll nap. We're gonna nap during that time.
I'm just gonna walk downstairs. Everyone's asleep.
I wish.
What TV are you watching predominantly with the kids when I'm not around?
Like movies, usually like Harry Potter type movies. Because like if I'm sitting there with them, I'm not gonna sit there and watch LOL opening.
Holy cow, is that a terrible show?
Yeah.
That is one of the shows. And so I was trying to think back, right? Because when I was a kid, and for those who don't know, number one, good for you because you're probably living your life, or you just don't have a young daughter. LOL dolls. How would you describe them?
They're like little bobblehead dolls.
They're like Barbie.
They're tiny little dolls with huge heads.
Yes, and they're like Barbies in that they're dolls, but they're all like a very specific caricature, right? And you like collect the whole set. And now, thanks to all the geniuses over at Hasbro, I'm sure they've created a TV show that is like crack for kids, where these 2 young teenage girls play with LOL dolls.
It's so weird.
It is horrible. It is like Valley Girl 101 training.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Anyways, sorry if you're a fan. So yeah, let's cut that out. Okay. We're going to cut out TV. I forgot my train of thought where I was going. I got really fired up about LOL dolls.
I know.
That's okay. Next goal.
Next goal. For me or for you?
For you.
Oh, okay. Workout schedule. I want to have like for weekdays at least.
I love it.
I want to have like what I'm doing each day worked out and actually do it during the baby's morning nap.
I love it. And living with you, I see this day to day. You get pulled into a lot of different things, right? Or you go to run an errand, and you're like, "Oh, I'll just work out later," but it doesn't happen. I think there is a lot.
If I don't work out in the morning, I'm 90% 99% chance I'm not working out.
And now, is that because of the kids or is that because of energy?
Energy and the kids.
Yeah, I have a tough time. That's not the way it used to be. But now if I were to try and like work out after work, I've got nothing in the tank.
Before we had kids, I worked out every day after work, unless I had something right after. But like I worked out almost every day right after work. And I just was not going to work out in the morning back then.
I agree. They just drain you.
Yeah, it's hard.
These people are like, boy,
by afternoon,
these poor children. Is there any love in that household?
Oh my God.
There's lots of it. Up until about 7:30 at night. And then,
like, God, you gotta go.
Then we decompress.
Get out of here.
I think that's great. I think that for a lot of people, that is also a great place to start, right? Mm-hmm. Schedule it in. Like schedule it, just show up. Because like I just had a similar experience the other day. I knew I needed to work out. I didn't schedule it. And I was like, I tried to push it off. I rationalized every reason not to do it. But once I finally got in there and got myself going, got the blood flowing, I actually enjoyed it and felt way better afterwards. So I think if you just schedule it, show up, even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
If you just can go through the motions.
Yeah.
Like eventually your body will catch up even on a day where you're not motivated.
I know. I would like to be able to like roll out of bed and go work out, but that's not my situation right now. I have to wait till 10 when the baby goes down for his nap.
I agree.
And by then I'm like, there's so many other things going on. It's easy to just like not work out.
Okay. Referring to the smart system. These people are probably like, what? Stop with the smart system. But no, folks, it's a theme. I'm trying to help you set goals. Specific. So we're going to set a time, 5 days a week, a type of workout. Measurable. Sure. Measurable is, did you do the workout? Attainable. Yes. Relevant. Sure is. And time bound. What do you think? Is this just going to be your new?
That's my new life.
New life.
This is new lifestyle.
New lifestyle. New Sonia. New lifestyle. Okay. Cool. That actually goes hand in hand with something that I've gotten away from. One of my goals, and I can't believe I even have to make this a goal because I used to be. I was locked in on this. I'm going to get up early again.
Yeah, you've been so lazy lately. You're just a lazy old bag of bones in the morning. Yeah, I'm like, oh, is he ever going to get out of bed? Down here beating each other. I'm kidding.
That is the way you talk about the father of your children. No, it's true. And you know what it is? I mean, I know this, and I bet it's probably true for a lot of people, but like without the needing to commute, it's just easier to kind of get out of that routine, you know? Because I'm not like starting work later. I'm actually starting earlier. But it's like, there's more flexibility, and then I get more stuff in the morning that I get pulled into, like the puppy that you got. Maybe we can talk about that later. But anyways, I'm going to try and get up early. I'm not going to go hardcore like I used to, like 5:30 every morning, because I am now realizing over the last year, like I need the sleep. Yeah. So I want to get up earlier. I'm going to set the bar at 6.
That's good.
I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
I could be done working out.
That's perfect because that's like right when the puppy really needs to go out. God, so you just let him out real quick and then just let him in. It'll be like it didn't even happen.
That dog is as cute as he is infuriating.
I know. He's a little dummy, but he's so cute.
Yeah, he is cute. So I'm going to get up early, 6 a.m. I'm going to do it every weekday. Weekends, I'm going to let myself sleep in a little bit more. But as per the recommendation of many of the sleep specialists that we've had, I don't want social jet lag, so I'm not going to oversleep in on the weekend. Yeah. And we're not seeing anyone anyway, so it's not like we're going to be raging. It's just us on the weekends.
Just you and me.
Just some late night ragers. Right after some Paw Patrol. Okay. Do you have any more goals? Anything you want to talk about?
No, I'm perfect other than those things.
Any emotional stability?
No, I'm good. I'm
kindness,
great.
Support goals. Maybe you have someone in your life you want to be nicer to. Okay, so set goals. So I'm excited. You know the one thing that has been really nice about 2020 though? All the time you've gotten to spend with me. You know what? I will say I like you more now than I even did at the start of 2020.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure. I like me better too. No, I like you.
Wow, you are on fire
That was the
today.
lamest joke ever. I'm so sorry.
No, I liked it. That's good. It's good stuff.
You like lame jokes though?
Yeah, I do. A good
You're
dad
a fan
joke.
of the dad jokes.
Nothing gets me more fired up than a good dad joke.
Yeah.
Maybe only a pun would get more of a rise out of me. But no, 2020, there's been some good things. You know what I've been talking about with a lot of people, and people who are parents, I think, can relate to this. It's been very tough working from home. However, there's a lot of moments that I would not have been able to be a part of had I been going to work all the time, especially with our youngest. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Well, he's gonna be one soon, but just they change so much so quickly, and I feel like every day I've gotten to spend way more time with him than I ever did when I was commuting.
I feel like our older two went through like a significant mommy phase where like they really only just wanted me for like anything that wasn't like playtime.
Yeah.
And our baby is fine either way. Like he went through like a 2-day mommy phase, but now he's equally will go to you for any situation.
No, it's true. Well, and it's like, even like if I'm not getting to spend an hour with him, like when I come down for like to grab a coffee, I get 5 minutes with him, you know, or I come down and grab lunch, I get a little bit of time with him. So, you know, talking with other parents, there's a lot of folks who appreciate that as well. But yeah, not been without its challenges, but there's some good news on the horizon, folks. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. You don't know that this is coming, but this is actually a throwback to one of our earliest episodes.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
I tried to do some research and figure out which episode it was.
Unsuccessful.
And then I got distracted. I think looking at like men's body fat. So I have some questions for you. Some are timely. Some are via the internet. Some are straight.
Oh God, this weird game again.
Straight from the brain of yours truly.
Okay.
Start with an easy one. Let's warm you up a little bit.
Good thing this isn't live. We can edit this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This whole thing is just smoke and mirrors. Favorite Christmas movie?
Grinch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know the answer.
I was going to say the Elf, I mean, but the Grinch is.
Damn, that is a good one.
But Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim
the
Carrey.
animated one really kind of limped in there.
Yeah.
That was an example of like, you know what? If they did it right the first time, there's no reason to redo it.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna answer too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. I wrote a lot of these questions, and in like some weird kind of like Vulcan mind meld, another throwback. I convinced myself to not come up with the answer so that I could also do this in real time with you. So if you're asking me now,
okay, so you have the answers.
no, to a couple of them, but no, favorite Christmas movie for me, very torn, but I've narrowed it down. My first is Christmas Vacation.
That's
Clark Griswold. Every year I have to watch that. That is my favorite Christmas movie, bar none. Close second, I feel like this one does not get enough love. Scrooged. With Bill
that's
Murray.
another good one.
It's another great one.
That's a great one.
Some would say top 2. Okay, let's move along. I got a bunch here. Oh, this is a good one.
Then you should probably answer faster than you just did.
I got a whole list here, but you know what? I'm trying to like pick and choose here to keep the audience on the edge of their seat.
Okay.
If you were stranded on a desert island with a DVD player and only could take 3 DVDs, what would they be? Now, let me clarify.
Are you gonna say something about a Harry Potter collection?
You cannot do an entire collection.
Okay.
If you are to pick one movie of a series, you have to pick one specific movie.
Okay.
You get 3.
Ah, man. Okay. Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. That's number 4.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't need to explain that to our audience. They knew that as well. Okay. Goblet of Fire, number 4. Which one is that?
That's one where it's the Triwizard Tournament.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn, what's his name? The vampire boy.
Oh, his real name?
Oh, wow. Damn, this is usually where I'm good. Edward.
Yeah. Or maybe it's Edward in the Twilight movies.
Oh, what's his name? Anyways.
Okay. And then my next would be, Meet Joe Black for some romance.
Really? That's in your top 3?
Well, if I wanted like a romantic film as well. And then
What's that movie? It's like Death Falls in Love with the woman. That's romantic?
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, it's Brad Pitt. Hello.
Okay.
And then
keep going.
Third, maybe
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The
first one.
I suspected that you might go with a Harry Potter. I didn't know if Lord of the Rings would make it in there.
Yeah.
You do love fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons or dinosaurs for you?
Dragons. Oh my God. Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
That was a gimme.
Dragons.
Wonder what our son would say.
Actually, I don't know what he would say. I'm going to ask him tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, ask him.
He
loves both.
Yeah, he loves them both.
Like any young lass does. Lad. Wow. Okay, next question. This is actually a follow-up of the first. Okay. And just ironically, you brought one of these people up already. You're on the same desert island.
Okay.
And you have to choose between Chris Hemsworth, The Rock, or Charles Vane from Black Sails.
Charles Vane, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, he's a pirate. We're on a desert island. He'll get me off that island.
Wow.
Or maybe we won't get off the island. He looks enough like you where I'm like,
oh, wow. Look at that. You are a master manipulator.
Actually, but no.
You managed to take something that
But
could have been uncomfortable
Charles Vane, like the character, not the actor, right?
Yeah.
Charles Vane, the character.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about the actor. Don't want to know anything about the actor. Chris Hemsworth, I love. Yeah. And The Rock is just like, I love The Rock.
Hemsworth's getting ripped up again, huh?
Yeah, he's getting pretty big. But Charles Vane, the character, any day.
Wow. This whole episode has really just been so that I can gauge finally. All the previous 35 minutes were only to find out where Charles Vane stacks up in your list of heartthrobs.
Well, no, he's not number one on my list of heartthrobs, but if I'm stuck on a desert island.
Oh, so this is very situational for you.
Yeah, pirate, man.
Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should have created a better situation to account for all these discrepancies.
Yeah.
I don't even want to ask this question because people are going to get tired of that stuff.
If there was like an apocalyptic situation, The Rock, if we were like...
No, please keep going.
If we're like on a farm somewhere, we're like stuck on a farm, it would definitely be Chris Hemsworth. Because
his knowledge of agriculture?
Remember that movie where he was a rancher in Texas?
No, I don't remember that movie.
It's a funny movie, and he's like, he's like the brother-in-law.
I know exactly. Yes, and he has a huge, way to go. Wow. You managed to take a stupid, lowbrow question somehow even lower into the gutter. Oh, good for you. Okay, here's another one, more wide open. Do you have any superstitions?
Yeah.
Would you care to share?
Okay.
Whatever you'd like to.
Like my having to knock on wood and stuff.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like my
actually you do have
believe in ghosts.
You do believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
This podcast is actually recorded in a room that a lot of people say is haunted.
Yeah. It's totally haunted. Their whole house is haunted, babe. It's not just rooms. I mean, specific rooms definitely have worse energies than other rooms, but this room gives me, before we did it, gives me like a weird feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it still?
Now it doesn't. No. It doesn't. We cleared it.
We cleared it. Yeah. with mediocre podcast material. It's been cleared. Oh. Sorry. My next goal is not to be so self-deprecating. 2021. Yeah. Okay, superstitions. Yeah, you knock on wood, but you take it a step further.
Yeah, then I knock on everyone's heads.
Yeah, it's interesting because the superstition is to knock on wood. However, you then knock on everyone's head who is around you.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, my littlest brother was still in grade school, and we used to, like, my older sister was in college, and my middle younger brother was in boarding school. So it was just the two of us at home. There was like a 7-year age gap, and we used to just like pal around together. So, and he knew I had all these. You were pretty
cool, huh, as a teenager?
Yeah. No, he was really cool as a grade schooler.
Yeah, that's wow.
But anyway.
Wow, glass half full.
So we were out to dinner with my parents, and couple of my parents' friends who were in their like late 70s, early 80s. And Joey, my brother.
You just keep getting cooler and cooler the longer the story goes on.
My brother told me that if I didn't knock on everyone's head at the dinner table as we were saying goodbye, or like right before we were leaving, he's like, if you don't knock on everyone's head at this table, I'm going to die. And I was like, oh my God. So as I was giving everyone hugs goodbye, I knocked on their head. And I was like, oh my God, I have to do this. I couldn't not do it. I couldn't.
I'm getting anxious like 15 years in the future. So a couple interesting revelations there. Your best friend was a grade schooler. Your nights out were spent with people in their 80s. And you believed if you didn't knock on people's heads, they would die.
I was also a bus girl at my parents' beach club.
Yeah.
And he would like make eye contact with me when I was holding a tray from across the room, and he would whisper, "Catch me," and then he would start to fall, and then I would have to put my tray down and run over and catch him. Yeah.
I don't even know where to go unpacking this. You must have been a upstanding employee, knocking on the patrons, dropping trays. Okay, so that's one superstition.
Okay.
We can just leave it there.
Yeah.
Is that where you'd like to leave it?
Yeah, let's leave it there. I said too much.
Actually, question. On your scale of superstitions, where do those superstitions lie? Are there much weirder superstitions that maybe even I don't know about? Or do I know about all of them?
Superstitions, as in like things that I have to do?
Yeah, or things that you believe. You don't have to share everything, but I'm just wondering, like, are there superstitions that you have that maybe you haven't even shared with me? You don't have to share them now.
No, I think you know about all of mine. Like probably my weirdest are like my ghosts in the house.
Yeah. Is ghosts technically a superstition?
Yeah, superstitious. Wait, is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
It's a good question.
What would you say is a good example of a superstition? Because like knocking on the wood is obviously a superstition.
Yeah. Like you think that if you don't knock on wood, something bad's going to happen. Or you think that if you don't go through some sort of like, oh, that's a little bit of OCD.
Yeah, I've got a lot of OCD tics.
It's interesting. Are those new?
I've always had them.
Oh.
But they're like ever changing. My newest is like counting syllables and like the things I say.
Yeah, I know.
Which is so annoying. I need to stop that.
Do you do it when we're recording this podcast?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually like in like watching TV or like in just a casual conversation.
Yeah. So now all those times where I think you're not listening to me, it's not that you're not listening, you're just counting syllables.
Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, that's one of my goals, stopping the counting syllable thing.
Okay. We might need to dig into that one.
Yeah.
There might be a lot there that maybe even the smart system
Someone's gonna
can't handle.
Hear this and be like, oh, I know exactly what's wrong with her. She's got problems.
She has children. Okay. Next question. Hot dog. Is it a sandwich? And why?
Yeah, it's a sandwich because it's between bread.
Oh. That's all it took for you.
Yeah.
Huh.
What do you think?
Moving on. Wow. I don't know.
Well,
there's a lot of arguments to be made for it being a sandwich. Yes, it is bread. Yes, you can put condiments on the bread. All
I need is the bread part.
That's all a sandwich is to you.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Yeah, something in between bread.
You know, the way you order cheeseburgers frustrates me.
Why?
To no end. What is your preferred cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger with bacon and
I used to put bacon on it.
Some sort of aioli.
But you really just you're a person who likes like the meat in between bread.
And cheese. There has to be cheese. I would never eat a hamburger. That's gross.
Well, you're not a monster. See, I'm all about the condiments.
Yeah, I know. You're like, they don't have any lettuce and tomato.
Iceberg
Where's the
lettuce,
onion?
Tomato, onion.
I will remove that from my food.
Yeah.
Because like usually when we're getting cheeseburger, unless it's at a nice restaurant, if we're getting cheeseburger somewhere, I'm like, I don't trust the produce here.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not the frozen patties of ground beef that have been in the back of a trailer.
No.
So you're worried about is it you don't enjoy
Produce.
the taste, or you're worried about the produce going bad?
Produce being gross.
Interesting.
I don't like I feel like in meat you can tell, but like you can't be picky really about meat. But when like produce isn't like good produce, it's like such a difference. Ugh, gross. I mean, meat, like obviously you can tell too if it's not, but like I don't know. They put so many seasonings and stuff on those, like Chick-fil-A. I have to take off that lettuce and stuff because I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Where was this lettuce sitting?
Wow.
Where did they just get this lettuce from?
I don't know how you get through a day.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. We got off the rails there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go rapid fire here.
Okay.
Okay. Don't think about it. Well, you can think about it, I guess, but don't overthink it. That's what I'm saying. Would you rather be tired or cold?
Oh, tired for sure. I hate being cold. I'm a little cold right now.
I'd pick cold, and you don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
Yes, perfect.
You're wearing like a fuzzy sweater right now.
I am wearing the warmest sweater I could find. Yeah. I look like I've gone off on like a mission quest or something into like the Swiss Alps, and I'm going to build a log cabin.
Yeah, you do.
Would you rather every shirt you wear be kind of itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper?
My shirts be itchy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, one-ply is pretty terrible.
Ugh, gross.
College dorms, that's all they have.
I know.
I don't remember what I paid, but I saw that like average tuition for like a private school is like $70K a year.
Mm-hmm. And they can't afford nice toilet paper.
Double ply? Are you kidding me? That's how you know it's a racket.
Yeah, gross.
Okay, Nickelback or Creed? The age-old question that everyone's always wrestling with.
Man. Like when I was like a big fan, Creed.
Never made it as a woman. Go ahead.
Creed.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Woo! I love Creed. Don't be sorry.
I know, but
You can't
like
lose.
Nickelback more.
No, you don't know that. You can't lose with that question.
Okay.
That's
Creed.
a win-win. That one's just for everyone at
A
home.
boy I had a
to
crush
get a-
on
to
in
get a win.
like fourth grade gave me a Creed CD. And
Well,
I was,
now
like,
this is
super stoked about it.
Now this is a problem.
His name was Evan Klinkos.
What's up, Evan? Thanks for listening. He gave you a CD?
Yeah.
I guess we had CDs back then.
Yeah.
You know what I've been seeing a lot lately?
It might not have been fourth grade, but it was like young grade school.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was fourth grade.
Wow. That memory really stuck out. Although, you know what? To be fair, it was Creed, so I get it.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was the one with Arms Wide Open was on it. It was great.
Human Clay was after. Maybe that was My Own Prison. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Wow. You got a Creed CD. My first CD was Spice Girls. That's a true story.
Oh my God, really?
Spice World. Spice up your life,
So
everybody.
was mine.
Favorite Spice Girl? That's off the cuff.
I was always Ginger when I played Spice Girls.
Really?
Yeah.
By choice?
Well, the girl that we would play it with, my sister, so it was me, my sister, and our best friend growing up, and she was always Baby Spice because she looked more like Baby Spice. So obviously that was the more desirable one, but I was always Ginger because I thought she was like super cool and sexy.
Wow. How old are you?
Too young to know what sexy was. And then when Britney Spears came out, oh man.
Boy. Couple notes there. Let me answer this. Baby Spice was my favorite. But I did dress up as Scary Spice in my 6th grade talent show. We crushed it.
Okay.
Another really vivid memory, 7th grade. You remember when you got lockers? Like for us, middle school starts 7th grade. I remember one of the biggest things was like when you get a locker, you get to decorate your locker. And I had, this must have been right when she came out, that like Britney Spears schoolgirl
Oh my God.
skirt. I had that
Yeah.
like posted inside my 7th grade locker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. You were super cool.
That was pretty sweet, right?
Almost as cool as me.
Yeah, we would have been quite the pair. Okay, well, that was good. Let's see here. Next question. Do you regret getting this dog?
No.
Oh,
You do. I know you do.
I'm going to abstain.
I do at like 4 a.m, but
No, I don't. I do love him. I know he's going to be a great part of our family. I'm just at the point where the thought of one more responsibility might actually kill me.
aw.
No. Oh, don't make that into like a sad. Are you tearing up? No. But he is a sweet puppy, but he's a puppy nonetheless. And what people often forget is the
lot of
first
work.
few months, it's just poop. The whole thing, is poop and biting. It's all it is. Our life, we say this all the time. It's just jumping from like basically one butthole to the next. When I'm not working, I am wiping a butt. And I know it's way worse for you, but I'm just saying, okay, I've had enough. These kids need to grow up and take some responsibility, quite frankly. Biggest thing I do that annoys you?
Oh my gosh. You don't really have things that that jump
You're gonna
out.
have to go deep to the recesses to find something, but I know you'll get there.
You're going to do something tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, that's what I should have said.
There.
Sometimes I'm like big on the way people eat food, and sometimes you eat in a gross and repulsive manner.
Me? What do I do?
You but your mouth is always closed.
Right, mouth's always closed. That is one thing I do not eat with my mouth open.
Yeah, but like sometimes it'll make just like a gross sound. I can't even mimic it, but it's gross. And I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't be mean to him because he's trying to do the right thing.
I don't know if I've
but
ever...
I want to scratch your eyes out.
I don't... we're going to need you to start opening up and not holding back so much on how you feel. I don't know if I've ever told you this.
Yeah, what do I do?
Oh, not about you. I'm not that stupid. Come on. This is recorded. What am I, an idiot? My dad used to get mad at me at the dinner table.
For being gross.
He would claim that he could hear me chewing.
Yeah, you're a really loud chewer.
And my mouth is shut.
Yeah, I know. So it's not just me.
Okay, if my dad didn't say that, then I would say you're crazy. Here's the other thing, though. You, and I love you, oh, so very much.
I can't wait to see what you're going to say.
No, this isn't even a complaint. It's not annoying. I'm just saying you are a very touchy-feely person. You're a cuddler. You're a snuggler. You like to be near people.
Yeah.
Sometimes that means you don't have boundaries during times when most people like a little bit of space, like when they're eating. Mm-hmm. So I will take responsibility that, as you put it, I'm a gross chewer sometimes. But what I will say is maybe if you weren't constantly trying to sit as close as humanly possible to me
you're not
while
doing
I was
it on
chewing.
purpose. Don't even go there. You're not doing this on purpose.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, maybe I wouldn't hear how gross
maybe
you
if
are.
you sat an appropriate distance away from me
you wouldn't repulse me so much.
I wouldn't gross you out so much.
I'm just kidding. You're really not bad, but sometimes you are horrible.
Well, I gotta get these molars removed.
I know. You and me both, brother.
It's bad. And it's the one thing that when it goes away, you completely forget it's a problem.
I know.
Until it comes back.
We need our, what's it called? What are they called?
Wisdom teeth removed.
Wisdom teeth, yeah. Wisdom teeth removed.
I don't want to say I'm a modern day hero, but my wisdom teeth were hurting me pretty bad right before we started recording.
Oh, wow. Did you take Tylenol?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I couldn't bear it. Okay, man, we've gotten a lot of these ones. Some really good insights here. Let's see here.
It's fun.
Oh, last one. We'll do it. Keys to a good marriage.
Keys to a good marriage?
If you're going to give advice to someone.
Oh, God. Remember when I gave that speech at our friend's rehearsal dinner?
Oh, yeah, quite often. I think everyone at that rehearsal dinner remembers that speech.
I wrote down something like really nice, but I tried to memorize it, so I didn't not memorize it, but like remember what I was gonna say, so I didn't like go off the rails. But then I forgot what I was gonna say next, and I kind of blacked out, and I was
went right off the rails.
I was like, oh, marriage is hard.
Yeah, I believe.
And then I recovered, and I was like, but it's great, blah 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 blah. But
I believe the words were. Listen, okay, marriage is hard. Marriage is really hard. And then everyone in the room stopped listening to you and looked at me. And I could tell they all had the thought, what is that monster doing to this poor, sweet young mother? And I remember just being like, what the fuck? And I had to be like, what?
I forgot I said it. And then when I sat down, you were like, marriage is hard. And we were sitting next to the bride and groom and they were like, thanks, Sonia.
They were like, thank you, I think. That's okay.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. After doing this podcast, do you think you'll feel more comfortable public speaking?
No, because there's no one looking at me but you.
Oh, but there's hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people listening. Someday millions.
I don't know.
Pressure's
Maybe.
on.
Yeah. Someone needs to get married and ask me to speak at their wedding.
Yeah.
No one has since that speech at Flo's, but
Yeah. Sorry, we've already run the course of all the people who.
no one wants to be talking at their wedding anymore.
No, it was good. You rebounded, sort of. All right, here's a fun.
What was the question again? How did we get into that?
Oh yeah, what's your keys to a good marriage? Advice. Don't give me some BS. Hit 'em with the real stuff.
Probably the number one thing
What do you got for me?
would be.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Being patient. Like don't like because in like this coronavirus environment when you're like together all the time,
Yeah.
like because things
Is this hypothetical or is this? It feels like there's maybe. Be patient with your bumbling husband. Who chews so loudly, leaves his nose strips on the side of the bed, and leaves dirty waters all over the house. No, patience is good. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Please continue.
Patience is good. I don't know.
Is that maybe don't sweat the small stuff, or am I putting words in your mouth?
Yeah, that's good. But I think the number one thing is to find someone that doesn't annoy you.
Yeah, that'll help. What do you do if people are like, what do I do if my husband annoys me? Well, then you're in for a long road, my friend. Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have a lot of
That was good. Patience is good.
great advice right now.
You know what I would say? People always say you have to be willing to compromise.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I actually don't think it's a good one.
Why?
Because here's why. I think if you go into it with like, I'll compromise on this one.
Yeah.
It's coming from a place of you're being like, fine, they'll get this one. Or like, fine, I'll meet you in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the right word is, but it needs to come from a place of like it actually takes time to get to a place where like you actually want what's best for the person. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, okay, this means a lot to them. We're going to do it because it means a lot to them and I love them. Not, I really hate it when Gossip Girl's on TV, but I'm going to compromise. It's like, you know what? This makes my little lady happy. We're going to watch a little Gossip Girl tonight. Even though this CW drama was over 10 years ago, we're going to watch a little Gossip Girl.
It's having a resurgence, babe. People are revisiting it.
Yeah, why is that? Netflix?
Because everyone's bored. Yeah, it's on Netflix
people
and
are bored.
people are bored.
People are bored. But Black Sails.
Reminds us of a different time. Yeah, Black Sails is great.
Watch that all night.
Yeah, I bet you could. Lots of boobies in Black Sails.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Sorry that I said that.
Yeah, what did you say? Booty?
I said boobies.
Oh. I was like, booty. Wow, nice pun.
I should have said booty.
There is a lot of booty.
I almost just lied and said yeah. And then I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, tape doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Tape doesn't lie. Okay, so we went from goal setting to boobies. This has been a pretty good episode. That might be a nice place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about 2021.
Me too.
I think it's going to be a good year. I feel like we're on the up and up. I feel like, you know what this year's been? We're training with ankle weights on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And once things open back up, we're going to be ready to explode.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Sorry. Are you envisioning me with like ankle weights and leg warmers?
Actually, yes. That's exactly how I was envisioning you.
It threw me off when I saw your face react to me saying ankle weights. And now I'm thinking like I can't get out of like Richard Simmons, Farrah Fawcett style workouts.
You're more Farrah Fawcett than Richard Simmons.
Yeah, boy. How do you get myself out of this one? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to write these down. We're going to write these goals down. We'll check back in on them. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Okay. Let's see. Let's wrap this thing up.
Okay.
But don't know who's next. So I'm going to skip the next guest. But thank you for listening, folks. If you're enjoying the show, please do leave us a rating and a review. And if you have any thoughts, if you have your own goals, let us know. Make sure go over. You can get in touch with us, kengunter.com. Follow on Instagram at @the_professional athlete. And yeah, be well.
Be well.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.